I'm gonna show you guys exactly how you're gonna make your first $10,000 dropshipping with TikTok ads. This is gonna be a full A through Z tutorial, so you guys will know exactly what you guys should be doing. I've been running TikTok ads for quite some time now, so I know exactly what to do when it comes to every single situation. So if you apply the knowledge that I give you, you guys will see results. I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to set up your testing campaigns, how to read the metrics so you guys know when and when you should not turn off your ads. And then after I teach you guys that, you guys will know exactly when you guys should even start to scale your ads. And scaling your ads is going to be the most important thing whenever it comes to reaching high numbers like this. Some things will sound complicated, but I'll break every single thing down in this video. And by the end of this video, you guys will know exactly how you're going to make your first $10,000 with TikTok ads. So without anything else more needing to be said, we're going to get straight into this ad tutorial and we're going to hop on TikTok ads and we'll get into setting up the testing campaign. So now the very first thing that you guys want to do, of course, is to create a new ad campaign. And so for the advertising objective, we're going to be selecting website conversions and we're going to be leaving smart performance campaign off. And then for the campaign name, we could just simply name this CBO1. And now this is going to allow us to recognize which campaigns are going to be performing the best. So now since this is our first testing campaign, we're just going to name it CBO1 and we will go from there. If we do have to end up creating more campaigns, then of course there will be more campaigns such as CBO2, CBO3, CBO4, and so on. And so just make sure you guys select on campaign budget optimization. And then for our ad budget, we're just going to set it at $50 per day since that is the minimum amount that we need to test with. And we will be testing this ad campaign from 1 to 2 days. And then after that second day of testing, you guys will know whether if you guys should continue spending money on the product or not, and if you guys should actually start scaling your ads. You really only need $100 to test each product. A lot of people make it seem like you guys need thousands of dollars to work with to actually test one product, but that's actually not the case because your metrics will tell you if you need to continue running money on the ad. And most of the time, the first day that you guys do test your product, the ads won't really perform the best, but the second day will perform much better. So you guys will really be able to tell if this is a product that will be profitable enough for you to continue spending money on. So just make sure you guys keep those types of things in mind. And now for the ad group name, we're just going to be naming this group 1 because we will be duplicating this ad group. And so now the whole purpose of duplicating these ad groups is so we target multiple sections of TikTok. Even though all the groups have the same type of targeting and the same type of interest, of course, we're not going to be able to target a big broad audience inside of one single group. So if we create 5, now we are going to be able to target 4 different sections of that same exact audience. So now just make sure you guys have your TikTok pixel connected to your Shopify store. And now all you guys need obviously is the TikTok app downloaded onto your Shopify store. And then for the optimization event, we're just going to be selecting complete payment because we want people to actually complete the purchase and give us the money. And then for the placements, we're going to be selecting it manually. And then we're going to turn off these 2 right here. And then we're going to turn off include search results right here. And now the reason why we turn this off, as a lot of people do like to leave them on, when I turn them off, I typically notice a lower CPC, which is cost per click. And when we are really testing our ads and also even scaling our ads, we want a super low CPC, and the lower you could get it, the better. And I'll be going over all the metrics later in the video, so just make sure you guys continue watching this so you guys know exactly what you guys should be looking for. And then on advanced settings right here, we're just going to be turning off user comment and turning off these 2 right here. And then for the targeting, we're just going to be leaving it broad. We're just going to select one single country per campaign. So if you guys want to target multiple countries, you guys will have them in separate campaigns so we can track everything super nice. A lot of these TikTok ad videos I usually see on YouTube, people would tell you to select multiple countries and put it under one single campaign, such as countries like Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdom. But when you guys select multiple countries inside of one single ad campaign, you guys are not going to be able to simply track where the sales are exactly coming from, and you guys could just be blowing your money on other countries that are not performing well. And then for the age, we're just going to have 18 all the way through 55 plus selected. And then for the gender, this is totally going to depend on your product, so this should be pretty self-explanatory on what you guys should be choosing. And then for the languages, we're just going to leave it as all because we are really only focused on targeting the United States. And then for everything else, you guys could just leave this blank since we are doing broad targeting, since TikTok's targeting system is amazing and they will know exactly who your targeted audience is and what types of audiences would actually be buying your ad. And then for the schedule, we're just going to want to get this up as soon as possible, so we're just going to select the next day and we're going to put it on midnight. And then for the day parting, we're just going to be leaving it on all day since this is our testing campaign. But once we do actually get into the scaling campaign, then the day parting will be different and you guys will be testing different types of times. And then for the bidding and optimization, you guys could just put this over to conversion and then just click continue. And then once you guys do get into the section where you guys will be adding your creatives, you're just going to be leaving this off right here at the top. And then for the creative name, it honestly doesn't matter at all. And then for the set custom identity, we're just going to want to have a white logo like this with your text over. It's going to look super professional. You don't want to put your product name right here. You guys are just going to want to have your store name. And if you guys already have your ad saved and you guys know exactly what ads you are needing to run with your product, you guys could just skip past this part of the video and go to this time. But if you guys do not have any of your ads saved, I highly recommend you guys going over to Viral Ecom Ads. And when I say they are the best place to get your ads from, instead of ripping a bunch of other people's ad creatives that may not even perform well since they are overused, there's no point of going through the hassle of trying to find ads that may or may not even work. And what I always use for all of my ad creatives whenever I am running up these campaigns, I do actually use Viral Ecom Ads. And now the reason why Viral Ecom Ads is so much better than you just ripping a bunch of creatives is because they create these ads for you based on your product. Even if your product is brand new and not a lot of people have ran it, they will customly create these ads for you, and you guys can tell them exactly how you want the ads done, whether if that's with a UGC creator or if that's you buying one of their ad packages. And just as you know, time is money, and I doubt you guys want to be wasting money and your time on running ads that may or may not even work. And Viral Ecom Ads makes it extremely easy for you guys to get highly converting ads for your product, especially having it at an affordable price. For this package right here, you guys can literally get 3 videos for $12 if you are a VIP member, which is actually the package that I've done in the past. Nobody's gonna want to pass out on 3 winning ad creatives that people haven't even tested for just $12. And if you guys are also doing TikTok ads, Facebook ads, or want image ads for Facebook or Snapchat, they will get you right and set them up perfectly for you. You get your videos within 1 to 3 days, but if you guys are a VIP member, which is what I recommend you guys signing up for, you guys will get your video within 1 single day. And if you guys end up don't liking the ad, they will simply redo it for you and you guys have a free revision. And I do have a code for you guys to use, which is Robert15. So if you guys want an extra 15% off your order, you guys can use that. And remember guys, speed is key, so let's get straight back into the ad tutorial. And so once you guys do have your ad creatives, you guys are just going to want to upload 3 different ad creatives. And then for your text, it's either going to be your offer or some type of scarcity. So some scarcity will be something like this: you need this now, sale ends tonight. Or it can be your offer, which would be something like 35% off, ends tonight. You guys always want to implement scarcity inside of your ads. Remember, you guys are marketing. Every single thing that you guys do is psychology. So now we're putting that fear in the buyer's mind that the sale will end soon, so they have a higher intention of purchasing the product as soon as possible. You guys are just gonna want to have shop now. You guys don't want to have any single thing else, even though you guys can get results with them as well, but the main one that I always choose is shop now. And then just make sure you guys put your URL, of course. And then after that, you guys are just gonna want to click on publish all. And then once you guys do actually upload your ad, it will look something like this, and there will be 1 single group in here. And now what we're going to do is copy this, and we're going to copy it 4 different times. So now we have a total of 5 ad groups, and just simply rename all of this right here. And then we are just going to click on copy, and then just make sure all of these settings look completely perfect, exactly how you set up that first group. And then after you guys do that, just click on publish all. And so now that we duplicated all of these groups, now I'm going to be going over the exact type of metrics that you guys should be looking out for, and whether if you guys should know if you guys should start scaling your campaign. And so now I'm just going to throw up a bunch of metrics on the screen right now of what exactly you guys should be looking for. And now, like I explained earlier in the video, we are only going to be testing each product with $100. So it's very important that we get our best results and know exactly what we should be looking for. If you guys are not able to break even or profit on the first day of testing, I wouldn't continue running it a second day, because honestly, it's probably not going to change too much. But if you guys are able to be break even at least a little bit, then I would continue running ads for day 2, and you guys will be having a total of 2 days of testing. And then moving on, at the end of the second day, you guys will know if you guys should move to the 3rd day, which is actually going to be scaling. And now for the CPM, which is cost per milli, which means cost per thousand, you are going to really want a CPM under $10. And if you guys do have a really good CPM, that would be something like $4 to $8 or even cheaper. Remember, the same thing applies with the CPC. The lower the better, because then we will be able to drive more traffic to our store. And then for the CPC, a good CPC would be 20 cents to 80 cents. If you guys have a CPC over $1, you guys do not want to continue running that group no more, so just turn that group off. And now these are all the things that you guys should really be looking for inside of your metrics to know if you guys should continue running the testing campaign or if you guys should start to scale. So now let's get straight into the scaling process and exactly how I scale my store to $10,000 plus. And so now for the scaling part, it is extremely easy, and what you guys are gonna exactly want to do whenever you guys start to scale, all you literally have to do is just take the first CBO1 campaign, and then we are gonna copy this 3 more times. So now you'll have a total of 4 different CBO campaigns. And in my opinion, duplicating your campaigns that are actually working is the best way to start scaling, rather than what most people would do is where they up the budget. The more campaigns that you guys have, the higher your budget will be for the day. So if you guys have 4 active running campaigns, you will be spending $200 a day, and each campaign will perform different than the other ones. So just make sure you guys are constantly looking at the metrics every hour or two, and don't turn off any of the campaigns until you have at least spent a full day of testing money with it. It's never good to turn off your campaign too early. You really want TikTok to spend the budget, because the metrics you get with spending something like $5 will be completely different than you spending $10. You really just want to see how the campaign reacts to your budget, and then you can start turning off groups or turning off the campaign. And eventually, as you continue scaling up, you guys will be having at least 20 to 30 campaigns, especially if you guys are running $1,000 plus budget a day. And in my opinion, this is the best way to scale. And also, when you guys do start to scale, you guys can set up new testing campaigns with new times, and you guys can see what works best with your ads. So if you guys learned anything valuable from this video, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button down below. I post every single week, and I'm always giving out tons of sauce inside of my videos. We're about to hit 10,000 subscribers soon, and you guys will not want to miss out on any other videos that I do post in the future. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys go do that down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.